Good morning. Friday, July 9th, 2021. Continuing my series of baseball players in the Hall of Fame and their remarkable accomplishments and achievements. Episode 12, Cap Anson. Why did I pick him? He played 27 years in the major leagues. 3,435 hits. Lifetime batting average 334. That's why. Now he's very unique because he starts his career 1871 and finishes 1897. Now, what was baseball like back in the 1870s and 80s and 90s? Well, we know it started in the 1860s, right, with the Cincinnati Reds. So should we include his stats in the 1870s, 80s, and 90s? Yes. You're still facing a pitcher. You still need to hit the ball squarely. You still need to reach base. And according to the Baseball Hall of Fame and all the record books, his stats are included. Now, what's interesting is some of the teams he played for. So he comes in 1871 and plays for the Rockford Forest Cities. Rockford Forest Cities team. I haven't heard of that. Then he plays for the Philadelphia Athletics. Then he plays for the Chicago White Sox Stockings. Okay. Finished his career, Chicago White Sox Stockings. Appears in 2,524 games, 11,000 at-bats, 1,999 runs scored. Missed it by 1 run, 2,000. 2,075 RBIs. There's only 3 or 4 players that have over 2,000, right? 2 I can think of, Ruth and Aaron. For another player, Alex Rodriguez, but he's not in the Hall of Fame. And a present-day player, Albert Pujols, has over 2,000 RBIs. So very few. He only hit 97 home runs, yet he had 2,075 RBIs. So let's go over his career. Comes in at 19 years old in 1871 and only plays 25 games. Yet he gets 39 hits, bats .325. So in 25 games, can't really measure what's going on. So 1872, appears in 46 games, but gets 90 hits. That's .415. Again, you can't measure with 46 games. 1873, 52 games. So I don't know what's going on in the 1870s. You would think they would play over 100 games, but not yet. But listen to this, 52 games, 101 hits. So he's getting 2 hits a game. That's .398. 1874, 55 games, 87 hits, .335 batting average. 1875, he's 23 years old, 69 games, 106 hits, .325. 1876, 66 games, 110 hits, .356. 1877, 59 games, 86 hits, .337. So he's playing a short amount of games, but he's doubling the number of hits. 1878, 60 games, 89 hits, .341. 1879, 51 games, 72 hits, .317. 1880, 86 games, 120 hits, .337. 1881, 84 games, 137 hits. This is the most hits he's gotten. 399 batting average, 84 games. 1882, 82 games, 126 hits, 362. This guy can hit. Cap Anson. 1883, 98 games, 127 hits, 308. 1884, first time he plays over 100 games, 112 games, 159 hits, 335 average. 1885, he's 33 years old, 112 games, 144 hits, 310 average. 1886, 125 games. This is the most games. So he's got 559 at bats. So this compares with today, or the 20th century generation, when you get over 500 at bats. What does he do? 187 hits, 371 average. 1887, 35 years old, 122 games, 533 at bats. 164 hits, 347 average. 1888, 134 games, the most games he's played. 563 at bats, 177 hits, 344 average. 1889, 37 years old, 134 games, 609 at bats. The most, first time he's gone over 600 at bats, 177 hits, 342 batting average. 1890, the most games, 139 games, 623 at bats, 157 hits, 312 batting average. 1891, 39 years old, 616 at bats, 157 hits, 291 batting average. So he stops his string of 300 batting average seasons. So how many did he go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years in a row of 20 of batting over 300. Of course, the record, Ty Cobb, 23 in a row. Tony Gwynn had 19 in a row. Ted Williams had 18. So Cap Anson, 20 years in a row, batting over 300, and his high was 399. So 1891, 291 batting average. 1892, he's 40 years old. 146 games, the most games. 630 at bats, 152 hits, 272 batting average. 1893, 41 years old, 100 games, 125 hits, 314. So now he's done his 21st season of batting over 300. 1894, 42 years old, 84 games, 133 hits, 388 batting average. 22nd season of batting over 300. 1895, 43 years old, 122 games, 159 hits, 335 batting average. 1896, 44 years old, 108 games, 133 hits, 331 batting average. And then 1897, his last year, 45 years old, 121 hits in 114 games, and bats 285. How many 300 seasons did Cap Anson have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 seasons of batting over 300. Of course, in the first couple years, he's only playing 25 games, 46 games, 52 games. You can't measure and compare it with Ty Cobb's 23 seasons of batting over 300, because Ty Cobb was playing over 100 games. Cap Anson's only playing 25 or 46 or 52 games. Come on. Still, though, he's in the Hall of Fame. 27 years in the league, and he can hit, right? 3,435 hits and 2,075 RBIs and a lifetime batting average of 334. Cap Anson. Worthy stats to look at. And when he did play a full season, like in 1892, where he had 100 and, let's see, I would say you can measure his season, 1889 season, 134 games, 609 plate appearances, and he batted 342. And the year before that, 1888, 563 plate appearances, he batted 344. So you could say that if he was playing a full season, he would be in the 330s, 340s batting average, right? So I wanted to do an old school player because I've been doing my other players who are in the 20th century. He's one of the first ones, him and Honus Wagner, that started their career in the 1800s. So Cap Anson, 1871, Honus Wagner, 1897. Of course, Ty Cobb was 1905, Babe Ruth, 1914. See? So I wanted to kind of edge him in there. Who comes next on my list? Let's see. Who should I deal with next as far as my episode guides? Because, just to recap again, who have I done? Babe Ruth, Ty Cobb, Henry Aaron, Babe Ruth, Ty Cobb, Lou Gehrig, Henry Aaron, Tony Gwynn, Stan Musial, Willie Mays, Ted Williams, Rogers Hornsby, Honus Wagner, Pete Rose. And then I did Cap Anson. Who should I do next? I'm going to have to go, again, old school. Tris Speaker is next. Thanks for watching. I'm out.